here we are in round one. We have seen our opening hand, and it looks pretty good. And unfortunately, neither of our blue cards are playable right out of it, but an early Lingering Souls is pretty damn good. No way to flash it back yet, but still definitely keepable hand, if not insane. Okay, we see our opponent is playing white. No one drop. There we go. Our blue cards are playable. We're gonna always lead with the plains when we can because our only double-costed 2-drop is Special Rider. You know, if we draw him. White-black. So hopefully this guy doesn't have some Lingering Souls of his own. But it's definitely not unreasonable. That is one of the best reasons to be in white-black. And we just have a plethora of 3-drops. Only 3 of them are technically playable at the moment. But okay. So we have the choice between any of them. Ooh, there's our Evolving Wilds. Given that we've now seen Evolving Wilds, I'm going to go ahead and play Lingering Souls. Yeah. I mean, we're putting 2 power on the board no matter what. But, you know. And then next turn I can follow up with Midnight Guard or Chapel Geist. That just depends on what he plays. If there's something I want to block on the ground, Midnight Guard. If it's in the air, Chapel Geist. Well, I'll probably go with Chapel Geist here, because I'd probably rather race that thing than actually fight it. So. And then next turn, we get to, like, do Midnight Guard and flashback the souls. Yeah, that's why Lingering Souls is really good. Okay. I mean, it took us a little while to get going with this hand, because, you know, our deck is really piled up at 3 drops, but took him a little while to get going as well. Vault of the Archangel. That's pretty good. Definitely just going to take 2 here. I mean, he can, if he activates Vault, yeah, he can activate it. If he does that, yeah, he's racing us, but he's not playing anything else this turn, so. Okay, let's grab our swamp so we can have fun with those souls that happen to be lingering. Okay. We can always claustrophobia that if we really want to. But, yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna play a ton of stuff here. Add 3 more creatures and 4 more power to the board. Alright. That always sounds pretty decent. Yep, throw this guy down. And then I might even just trade Midnight Guard for his Mausoleum Guard. Only because, that's like his only creature. That's obviously good. Oh my god. So much untapping. And also, if our guy trades, we can drop Stitch Drake. Who, seems like he'll be a little more useful than... And also, it's going to force him to use his turn. Because if he has 6 cards in hand, either he made a terrible keep, some bad choices with cost, or that's just his best option. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, we are just going to block. He has got to use Vault to get value here, which involves wasting his turn, unless he has like 1-drops, but still basically spending his turn. Yep. Okay. Nope, he's just going to let his guys die. I mean, that works out alright as well. He's getting flying blockers now, obviously, but yeah, he'll probably just use 1 to trade with my Chapelgeist or whatever, or play something. Really? Really? Alright. That was probably one of the worst things could have possibly seen. Well, Moonheron's not terrible here. If he wants to double block my Chapelgeist, he can do so. Or double block my Midnight Guard, because then I get to play Stitch Drake. No, just chump it and pump. Chump and pump. Chump and pump it is. Okay. Although, it's not really a chump anymore if my guy actually dies and his doesn't, obviously. Yeah, we're just gonna have to try and race him here, which is gonna be really hard with Vault of the Archangel. Alright. Like, his tokens are worth, like, one of mine each, plus, because, you know, he can lifelink. Midnight Guard, I'm assuming, is gonna come out again, and we're just gonna have to claustrophobia it, because I cannot let him get more tokens. Yep. And their vigilance, which is a lot better than it sounds. So he's got like the... well, actually, I shouldn't say he's got like the constructed black-white token stack, but he's got some pieces of it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Screeching Scav. That's not doing a lot for us at current. Let's just lock down his guy. What has he got? Like a sack effect? Altars Reap? Did he just like pass priority back to me? Is that okay? That was kind of... I don't know why I had to click OK there. Maybe because he did something then decided not to. Well, if he wants to double block once again, that's alright with me. Nope. He's just going to tap down our two guys. Okay. Okay. Moon, Heron up. This will untap our Midnight Guard, but... Midnight Guard... Yeah, I think we just have to, like, double block in the air at this point. So we do know who took the Feeling of Dread we saw. Would have been quite a bit better in our deck, I can imagine, but it's still pretty good in his. Yeah, we just are gonna have to block his spirits here. I mean, otherwise it's an 8-point life swing whenever he wants. Gather the townsfolk. I would not be surprised if, well, assuming we lose, which is going to look like at least this game if this guy goes on to win the draft, because he's got a pretty sweet deck. Okay. No, not even attacking. Fine by me. Well, let's go to declare attackers. Let's just go with these two. Because Midnight Guard is now really relevant for blocking his humans. So he can just trade his two spirits off with my two flyers, and I think I have to be okay with that at this point. Nope, he's just going to do it with... Okay. I'm still probably okay with that. I mean, like, Vault is very good. It's probably second only to Township in terms of how good it is in Limited, although Moorland Haunt can at least be very good as well. Throw this guy out there, who we will probably trade off at soonest opportunity with a token. What do we mill? Island Plains. We did not want to draw either of those, so it's quite alright with me. Yep, you can untap again. Okay, and we'll just see what he wants to do here. This is his he's got Vault and he's got all the token stuff. This is a good deck. Okay. I guess I'm okay with taking 2 for now. Yep. Vault up. I mean, he didn't... All Vault's doing him here is gaining life, which is good, because that means he doesn't have anything better to play at current, which is definitely something I'm okay with seeing. Grotto was not the ideal draw, I'll be honest. I'm feeling Swamp's just better than Grotto. I mean, I could just swing in the air here, but that seems kind of poor. Well, you know what? Not really doing much else. You as well, I think. Okay. It's a shame this isn't one of the old anthems where we'd pump my tokens as well, because that would have been kind of good. Alright, he's taken a fair bit, which is nice, but he can obviously race us pretty easily with Vault, which is why I was not crazy about that play. Okay, I think we just have to trade now. It's gonna make him use his turn. I think that attack was really bad. Actually, he's gaining 4 here. We only dealt him 2, and we lost a token. And his have vigilance. We didn't. I don't think we got a ray of elevation or anything, which kind of blows. Okay, let's do that, and then let's just get in there with like Moon Heron and Doom Traveler. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Yep. You're gonna get a token, and I want flyers at this point. Now, at current, we can technically race him because you're doing 3 and he's getting back 2, but that's not amazing. If he doesn't attack here, okay. So he's still afraid of being double blocked, which is good for us. That is not really good for us. Should I just start milling myself in like hopes of hitting a well, we would have wanted to draw that, so yes, and yeah, if he wants to trade off his dude, that seems good for me. Nope. Okay. Well, that's good. He's reluctant to trade off his spirit, and I don't blame him, obviously. So hopefully that means he doesn't have a lot going on in his hand. If I can just hit Silent Departure here, it'd be insane. Cloistered Youth actually seems pretty good. I'm going to mill myself again and try and hit Silent Departure. No, Island. Did not want to draw that, though. Yep. And, yeah, I feel like that should be alright. Yep, his opinion on blocking has not changed yet, which is nice. I guess he's short on creatures or something. But we can throw down Cloistered Youth, who he really can't do much about at current, which is nice. He can, like, vault and then trade for it, but even then, he's got to play something, like, in this coming turn, because we have a lot of power on board with only his one blocker. Like, that's what Silent Departure is just like a straight-up win here. Okay, well, let's mill in response to that. Okay, probably didn't want to draw that, though. Maybe I should have I wanted Range Assistant as an attacker on this turn, actually. That would not have been terrible. Yep. Island! My bane. I mean, he's at 6. Well, I think we just have him dead here. Oh, well, no, because he's going to gain 2. So he's going to go to 8. Still, I don't think he can kill us next turn, so. Yeah, he gets to live a little longer here, I believe. We have 7 power coming at him. And he's just going to block 3 in game. Oh, no. He's going to scoop there. He had a way to keep playing, but I guess he just had nothing going for him. So we did manage to beat his pretty insane deck. Let's go check out sideboarding. Oh, hey, when I do that. Yeah, we don't have a ton of sideboarding options. Everything I had in seemed pretty fine. Luckily, he didn't have any lingering souls, at least that we saw. because those would be kind of great against us. Yeah, I don't think we bring in anything here. Silent Departure is obviously very good against him when he has an army full of tokens. And, yeah. Alright.